Do you know what's truly terrifying? It's not ghosts. It's not darkness. It's not failure. The most terrifying thing in the world is this. Millions of people will spend their entire lives working hard, sacrificing sleep, sacrificing joy, and still die broke. Not because they're weak, not because they're unlucky, not because they didn't try, but because of 3 silent habits, 3 poisonous patterns that quietly destroy their future, while they don't even notice. Ladies and gentlemen, today, what I'm about to tell you is not a theory. It's reality. Brutal reality. The kind that wakes you up at 3 a.m., staring at the ceiling, wondering, why am I still stuck? Let me begin. Picture the world at 6 a.m. The alarm rings. A tired man opens his eyes. He forces himself out of bed. He pushes through traffic. Works all day. Comes home, exhausted. Collapses on the bed. Sleeps, repeats. Days become months. Months become years. Years become decades. And one day, that man looks into his wallet and sees nothing. He checks his bank account. Nothing. He thinks about savings. Nothing. Investments. Not even a thought. He spent his whole life working, yet remained broke. Why? Let me tell you a story. A man once said to me, "Bro, if only I had more money, my entire life would change." But the truth? Even if you gave him more money, he would still lose it. Why? Because poor habits will always defeat good luck. That's why lottery winners go broke. That's why people who inherit fortunes end up with nothing. That's why some people make more money and yet stay trapped. Because money without new habits is like water in your hands. No matter how tightly you hold it, it slips away. Habit number 1, the habit of survival spending. There is a mindset silently killing millions. Bus is mahin gazana. Hi! Bus bills barn. Hey, bus weekend. Ta, chalna. Hi! Salary. Di. Before the weekend ends. Rent. Bills. Food. Phone bill. Random luxuries. A dinner. Out. Maybe a new gadget they didn't need. And just like that, back to zero. Month after month. Year after year. A lifetime. Then these same people say, I never got the chance to grow. But the truth? They never gave themselves the chance. They never planted anything. They kept eating the seed. Let me tell you something personal. There was a time when I stood outside offices searching desperately for work. I got rejected again and again. When I finally found a job, I thought everything would magically get better. But what did I do? Every time I earned more, I spent more. I wasn't building. I wasn't growing. I was running on a treadmill, working harder, faster, longer, but staying in the exact same place. Maybe you feel the same right now. Let me paint another picture. 2 young men, same age, same job, same salary, but different habits. The first man comes home tired, scrolls on his phone, watches TV, buys small pleasures, spends without thinking. The second man also comes home tired, but spends 1 hour reading, 1 hour learning a skill, 1 hour improving himself. He saves a little, invests a little, builds slowly. 10 years later, the first man is still in the same job, same salary, same life. The second man, he owns his own business. He built something. The difference, not luck, not intelligence, not family, habits. Poor people think about today. Rich people think about tomorrow. And the world rewards those who build for tomorrow. Look at J.K. Rowling, a single mother, no money, rejected 12 times, living on welfare. But she didn't eat her seed. She planted it. She wrote. She persisted. She built. Today, her stories are worth billions. Not luck, habit. Look at Oprah, born in poverty, abused as a child, working in a grocery store at 14. By every measure, her future should have been bleak. But she didn't waste her pain on complaints. She invested in her voice, in her ability to connect, in her growth. Today, she is not just wealthy, she is influential beyond measure because of habits, not circumstances. Some of the hottest workers on earth are poor because all their energy goes into surviving today instead of building tomorrow. Poverty is not in the wallet. It starts in the mind. And unless the mind changes, nothing else will. Habit number 2, the habit of falling into traps. Financial traps, psychological traps, lifestyle traps. These traps don't look like traps. They look normal. They look fun. They look harmless. But they drain your future quietly. The consumer trap. You get a little extra money, you buy something new, a phone, a TV, a car, clothes, shoes, dinner out, something shiny. You call it a reward, but it's not a reward. It's a trap. Poor people want to look rich. Rich people want to stay rich. Warren Buffett, a billionaire still, lives in the same simple home he bought decades ago. Meanwhile, a man earning $300 a month takes a $900 phone loan. That's not lifestyle. That's slavery. I knew a man who worked extremely hard. One day, he got a raise. Instead of learning a new skill or making investments, he bought a car. A car he couldn't afford. A car that looked beautiful but chained him to monthly payments. A car half his salary vanished every month. That car didn't make him proud. It made him a prisoner. He didn't buy a car. He bought a death sentence. This is how people destroy their future. The second trap, fear. Poor people fear risks. I can't start a business. I might lose money. Investing is dangerous. So what do? They put their savings in a bank, giving 2% interest while inflation eats 10% every year. They think they are saving, but their money is dying slowly. Doing nothing is the biggest risk. When Jeff Bezos quit his safe Wall Street job to start Amazon in a garage, people laughed. They said he was stupid. They said he was wasting his future. But he understood something most poor people never learn. The biggest risk in life is never taking any risk. Today, Amazon is a giant. Bezos is one of the richest men in history. Not because of luck, because he didn't fear growth. The third trap, procrastination. One day, I'll save. One day, I'll invest. One day, I'll start. But one day never comes. Years pass quietly. Dreams die silently. Opportunities slip through your fingers like sand. Einstein said, compound interest is the 8th wonder of the world. Start early. It grows beyond your imagination. Start late, and you spend your life catching up. The fourth trap, environment. Show me your 5 closest friends, and I will show you your future. If your friends gossip, complain, waste time, you will become like them. If your friends talk about ideas, growth, money, opportunities, you will rise with them. Environment is stronger than willpower. I once saw 2 groups of boys. Group 1, drinking, smoking, wasting nights. Group 2, learning skills, helping each other build small businesses. 10 years later, Group 1, still stuck, still complaining, still broke. Group 2, running companies, financially free, successful. Their habits didn't decide their future. Their environment did. Habit number 3, the habit of blaming. This one is deadly. Poor people blame everything. The government, the boss, the job, the country, the parents, the economy, everything except the face in the mirror. Blaming feels good. It gives comfort. It makes you feel like you're not at fault, but it steals your power. A young man once told me, "I can't succeed because my father didn't leave me money." I told him, "That's exactly why you must succeed." So, your children never say the same. Every generation has a choice to pass down excuses or to pass down opportunities. Poor people pass down excuses. Rich people pass down opportunities. Then there is complaining. Poor people complain more than they act. They complain about their job, but never learn a new skill. They complain about their pay, but never start a side hustle. They complain about the system, but do nothing to grow. Have you ever seen someone complain their way into success? Never. Complaining creates nothing. Action creates everything. 2 shopkeepers. Same street, same customer traffic, same difficulty. One complains. No customers. No support. No business. The other says, "If customers don't come to me, I will go to them." He starts home delivery, builds trust, builds service, builds relationships. Today, he owns a supermarket. The first man, still sitting, still waiting, still complaining. Same problem. Different mindset, different habits, different result. Blaming chains. Your responsibility frees you up. The moment you say, "It's my responsibility," that's the moment your life begins to change. The final truth, poverty is not just lack of money. It is a pattern, a mindset, a set of habits. Give to people the same salary. One will grow it, one will waste it. Why? Habits. Give to people the same opportunity. One will use it, one will ignore it. Why? Habits. Give to people the same education. One will rise, one will fall. Why? Habits. You may be born with nothing, but if you die with nothing, it is because your habits never changed. I know this sounds harsh, but reality is harsh. Life does not reward complaints. Life rewards courage, discipline, consistency, patience, responsibility. 10 years from now, you will regret 2 things: the chances you didn't take and the habits you didn't change. Chains of habit are too light to feel in the beginning, but when you finally feel them, they're too heavy to break. When you waste 1 hour, when you overspend a little, when you procrastinate a little, it feels harmless. But year after year, those tiny habits become giant mountains, blocking your path. And one day, you wake up, 40, 50, 60, and you realize time is gone. Opportunity is gone. Energy is gone. But the good news? Right now, this moment, you still have a choice. You can break the chain. You can walk a new path. You can decide to grow. You can decide to build. You can decide, "I will not die." Or, because poverty is not destiny, it is a condition, and conditions can be changed. Every success story started with one decision: to change habits. So today I ask you, what habits will you carry into tomorrow? The habits that kept you broke, or the habits that will make you free? The answer is in your hands. Thank you for listening. And my friends, don't forget to like and subscribe